When I was a child, I was obsessed with playing and imagining a world that I personally built according to my age and my need of a broader world in which I could play and be happy. Most of time during this imagining, I was alone. I trusted my loneliness. I decided it, and being lonely was a source of happiness to me. My first memory in my childhood was when I was, I think, 4 or 5 years old, and I was with my little brother, and I was just looking at the wall in front of me. I was sitting under a table, and I just looked at the wall, watched it, and saw images, images and stories and characters. And I thought I was at the cinema, and I was just looking and just watching a movie. I was able to um, tell my little brother, what I was seeing. And I was so upset when I discovered he was just bored because he couldn't see what I saw in front of me. Um, After some year, I started to dream a lot in bed, and when I was awake, I just remembered all the dreams, and sometimes I was just terrified to go to sleep because dreams took possession of my life and of my mind in such a strong way that even at school I was just thinking about it, about my dreams, about my nightmares. Um, as the time passed by, I just imagined um, of living lots of lives. I was happy when I was left alone in front of a wall. Looking at the wall was one of the best experiences of my life. I could imagine everything I wanted, even when with little objects that I could find around me. I could invent stories and write books and little novels about all the things I imagine just with a fork and a knife and a chair and a piece of wood and you know even a sheet of paper and anything I could use to develop my imagination. Even today, as an adult, I can invent many things, and I usually imagine lots of things. Even in the books I write, um, I can invent so many characters and stories. It's as if it could never end. So I think it's important for our children to invent things, not just watching like video games and cartoons, but also invent their own video games, their own cartoons. These activities could help them develop their imagination, their creativity, even in the adult age, in their adulthood. Thank you for listening to me and see you in the next video.